In the rural town of Briarwood Crossing, Ohio, the train tracks cut straight through the center of town like an old scar that never healed. Trains hadn't run there since the 1980s, yet every night at exactly 3:03 a.m., the sound of a passing train echoed through the streets, horn blaring, metal screaming against metal, ground shaking hard enough to rattle windows. The problem was simple and terrifying. There were no trains. Longtime residents locked their doors when the sound began, because anyone caught outside during the phantom crossing was never seen again. The first recent disappearance was a night shift nurse named Emily Carter, who stopped her car when she heard the horn and saw the crossing gates lowering on their own. Red lights flashed, illuminating something massive moving through the darkness. Witnesses later said they saw train cars passing that weren't made of steel, but of shadow and bone, their windows filled with pale faces staring out silently. When the final car passed, the gates lifted and Emily's car was empty, still running, her driver's door slowly swinging open. After that, the town changed. People began dreaming of standing on platforms that didn't exist, holding tickets with their names already printed on them. Children drew pictures of long trains with too many wheels and doors that opened inward forever. Old photographs and family albums began to show an extra blur along the tracks figures that hadn't been there before. The sound of the train grew louder each night, closer, as if the town itself was slowly being aligned with something else. The truth was uncovered in forgotten county records. Decades earlier, a passenger train carrying dozens of people derailed at Briarwood Crossing after officials ignored safety warnings. The wreck was quietly buried, the dead written off, the tracks abandoned. But the crossing never forgot. At 3:03 a.m., the exact time of the crash, the train still passed through, collecting passengers it was never allowed to finish carrying. On the final night, the gates lowered and never rose again. The phantom train screamed through Briarwood Crossing, every door opening at once. By morning, the town was silent. Houses stood intact, cars parked neatly, breakfast tables set, but every person was gone. Only the tracks remained, polished and warm, stretching endlessly into the distance. Even now, if you stop at an abandoned crossing late at night and hear a train coming where none should be, don't wait to see it pass, because this time it might be stopping for you.